Happening today in Wethersfield, lawmakers will be joining local leaders and educators to address their collective efforts to mitigate the use of cell phones in schools around our state.
So let's get out to your reporter, Marcy Jones, live outside of Wethersfield High School. So Marcy, cell phone use in class is making headlines now for a second time this week.
That's right. Just earlier in this week, we saw the city of New Haven continue to implement their no cell phones in class policies across middle schools, even some high schools joining in. Now Governor Ned Lamont, as well as William Tong here, the Attorney General, they really want this to be a statewide regulation. The goal is simple: to get students' minds back to learning and away from distractions like social media and texting. Many districts are already on board, like Manchester, New Haven, New Britain, Torrington, and Lisbon, with varying cell phone policies aimed to restrict usage during school hours. Some relying on yonder pouches to secure the devices until the end of the school day, regulating Wi-Fi access, or requiring students to keep phones in their lockers. Now many lawmakers hope to make this a statewide push. Currently, Wethersfield High School encourages high schoolers to limit their use of cell phones throughout the day. Now, Governor Ned Lamont is expected to make his remarks in just a few hours at 11. Your reporter in Wethersfield, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.